Hi everyone, I'm Steph and thank you so much for coming to my YouTube channel. This is my very first video and I wanted to take this time to properly introduce myself and to let you guys know what to expect from me in this channel. I was born in Lima, but I was raised in the United States, and I returned to Lima about 4.5 years ago. And during my first year here, I really struggled with adjusting to life here because I had never really lived in a big city. I had never really lived away from my family, so I had to learn how to do all the adult stuff on my own in a country that speaks Spanish, so Spanish is not my first language, and that was a bit difficult for me. I had never had to speak so much Spanish in my life, and I had never really learned how to take public transportation because I didn't really need it back where I lived, and a lot of other things. So I struggled with those things, and it got me thinking, well, if it's so difficult for me and I speak Spanish, maybe not very well, but I actually speak it and I understand it, I can't imagine what it would be like for foreigners who come here and they just don't speak any Spanish whatsoever. So I started a blog, but my blog was very short-lived because I just felt like at that time I didn't have the time necessary to dedicate to that blog because it was so time-consuming. You know, it's not easy blogging when you have to research things. If it's not something that you're an expert on, you know, you have to research, you have to write, you have to edit, and a bunch of other things. So at that time I felt like, you know what, this is too much for me, I can't do it, and I just gave up. And as a lot of you may know, in the last few years there has been a significant increase in video blogging. So that got me motivated again to want to pick up where I left off, because I just feel like video blogging is so much easier and convenient and much more personal, because you can actually see the person, see how they're moving their hands around, or the facial expressions that they're making, or how they're saying something, etc. So I just felt like, you know what, this might be, for me, this might be the way to go. So what I'm hoping to accomplish with this blog is I want to reach as many people as I can and to give them all of the knowledge necessary so that they have an unforgettable, problem-free experience while here in Peru. Because during these last 4.5 years, I have seen tourists, you know, struggle with getting around or having some unpleasant things happen to them, and I want to try to kind of put a stop to that. Now, I am by no means an expert on Peru whatsoever. I've actually been learning more about my culture the last 4.5 years, and I'm still learning. I think you never stop learning. And so I'm just going to try to do my best to give you guys information that you need. I'm really excited to be making these videos because not only am I going to be providing you guys with tips, but I'm also going to be teaching you about Peruvian culture and learning more about it myself, since I don't know everything. And I think it's going to be really interesting to see how my video editing skills develop over time, because I am not tech savvy whatsoever. All I'm asking for those of you who are still watching this video is that you please give me the encouragement that I need to continue with this blogging project, because it can be so incredibly easy to give up when you don't have some people that are behind you and rooting you on. I know I shouldn't depend on you guys to do that for me, but it would help me so much. And I think that by having a group of you guys behind me expecting videos from me, it's going to make it much more difficult for me to want to give up, because I know that you guys are counting on me to provide you with something, so I'll stick to it, and I don't like letting people down, so I feel bad if I do. So, you know, it would mean the world to me for you guys to subscribe and like my videos, comment on them, share them, and to just have all of your love and support. It really would mean so much to me to have that. So by subscribing to my channel, I promise that I'll upload a video every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. And if you liked this video and you're excited for what's to come, please give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family. Thank you so much for your time and for all your support. I really do appreciate it. And I hope to see you commenting on my channel soon. Bye. Thank you.